I'm gonna make a video on the difference in these Woodmizer blades. This is a 7 degree and this is a 747, so you can see the tooth profile on it. 747 is real aggressive. 7 degree is not as aggressive deep on the tooth. I've run maybe 10 boxes of these 747s in the last 2 years. And the problem I have with is if you hit anything, it'll knock the tooth off all the way down to there. Where with this, it'll knock just the very tip off. I don't know if you can really see. It'll just normally knock the very tip off. And you can sharpen these back up a lot of times and keep cutting. Or you can have 2 or 3 teeth in a row missing and it'll still cut good, where with this, it doesn't saw good. And the 747s tend to wave more when you hit stuff. I got some brand new 747s, I mean fresh out the pack, on this last saw job. I had to use I run out of 7s. It's just straight 7 degrees. I used up all my brand new 7s and all that, so I put me a 747 on that was brand new, just to compare. And I probably only get an hour and a half out of a 747. And these 7 degrees, I can get probably 3 or 4 hours out of running them before they get dull and I start seeing waves. I know 3 or 4 hours is too long. It's ruining the blades, getting them too hot and all that. But that's just the God's honest truth. These 7 degrees will run longer and they cut a little bit slower. I'm gonna say it's not much. Like at 747, if it takes me 45 minutes to cut a log with that 747, I'm gonna say it's gonna take 55 minutes to cut the same log with the 7 degree. And that's not science. I could be off completely on my time. It may take 45 minutes and 50 minutes, or 45 and 46, but I will say it seems like it cuts a little slower with a 7. Not much. Like, if it takes a minute to run through a cut with a 747, it takes a minute and 10 seconds or something with a 7. And I haven't timed it, so again, I could be lying on it, but I'm not really trying to lie. But the other bad thing is them 747s, I noticed they wave more. You get into any knots, they wave. And if they get the slightest bit dull, when they hit a knot, they wave. They're just so aggressive. They're trying to take the path of least resistance. And you get a lot more dust build up, sawdust build up on your boards. It's like it can't clean it out. And it may be, I mean, I got the 38 horsepower gas engine. It could be that it's just not cleaning it out enough. You know, don't have the horsepower, but I mean, I'm running it, and I run my engine till I cut as fast as I can until the engine bogs just a little. Like you can hear it load up, I guess you could say, not bog, but load up. And that's how I saw with it. I saw the same way with the 7 degrees. And the 7 degrees, you just notice there's not as much dust on it and all. And I think I'm gonna buy about 3 boxes of these 7 degrees this next week for the summer, and run it. That'll give me 45 blades. 45 blades, if I can get me 3 or 4 sharpenings out of it, say I can run them 2 hours. So I'm just gonna say 40 for easy math. If I can get 3 sharpenings, you know, that's 80. That'd be 80 hours per sharpening. That's 160. That's over 200 hours. 3 boxes should last me the whole summer if I don't hit nothing or anything like that. That's if I'm just getting 2 hours per sharpening. If I'm getting 3 or more hours per sharpening, you know, it should last me. And with these 747s, they wasn't lasting, no lie. I mean, an hour, hour and a half, I would have to pull the blade off because they would just get so dull. And, you know, I don't think they're actually any faster doing that because, yeah, say it'll cut a log faster, but if it's taking me 10 minutes, and I'm just theoretical, I don't know how long it'll take me to change a blade. It may take me 5 minutes, it may take me 15 minutes, but let's just go with 10 minutes. Every hour you're changing a blade, and that's 10 minutes. Well, you saw 8 hours a day, that's 80 minutes. You're an hour and 20 minutes of changing blades, you know, not to mention if you hit something or anything like that. And I didn't time it, but it really is, you change the blades more. Whenever I saw with the sevens, I'm like, man, I need to change the blade, but I'm like, it's still cutting good. And sometimes I just change the blade anyway. I'm like, I don't want to overheat it. If I'm sawing real hard and real fast, every 2 hours or so I'll change, you know. But if it's sawing good, the logs are good, clean, you know, not dirt and all on them, and they're still sawing good, and I can get 3 or 4 hours out the blade. Because, and when I say hours, that's actual machine hours, but say I'm sawing and stopping and it's taking 5-10 minutes to get the log loaded, cut it, and then I'm sawing again, you know, so the blade does have time to cool down some. I'll push it a little longer. Is that a good thing? Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. I look at it like this: that blade's, I'm gonna say 30 bucks. I know it ain't $30, but $30 is over. So if I get 2 or 3 sharpenings out of it, I'm fine with it. If I saw 4 hours with this blade, 3 hours, 4 hours with it, and I get 2 or 3 sharpenings out of a 7-degree blade, and a 747, I'm getting 3 or 4 sharpenings, and I'm having to change them every hour, hour and a half. If I get 2 hours out of 747, I'm doing good. So an hour and a half, I'll give it an hour and a half, and say I get 4 sharpenings out of it, that's 6 hours. Well, if I'm getting 3 hours out of the 7-degree and I get 2 sharpenings, well, that's 9 hours. I mean, I'm getting more hours, I'm saving more money. The 7 degrees are a little cheaper than the 747s. I don't know the actual price, but I think 747s are like $28 a blade, and straight 7 degrees are $25 a blade. You know, it's a couple bucks. I think the 7 degrees is actually saving money and actually saving time to saw, because you're not changing your blades out as often. I think I can, I think sawing 8 hours a day, realistically, I think I change the blade 3 times if I don't screw around and hit a backstop, or, you know, pushing a board back and it fall off and hit and knock my blade off or something like that. You know, stuff's gonna happen. You know, do dumb stuff like that. But I think it realistically saves the customer time and money, and saves me time and money. So I'm gonna buy me 3 boxes of blades next week of 7 degrees, straight up 7 degrees, 1 1/4 for my LT40, and run them. If y'all put down in the comments what y'all run and what y'all think y'all get on time wise. I'm not looking for exact science. You ain't got to go out there and time it, but you know, be realistic with it. And could I saw 5 or 6 hours with this 7 degree? Probably, but production under slow down. This is, you know, whenever I see production slow down, I'm changing blades. Or really with the 7s, they cut good, and finally I'll notice whenever I saw a log that it starts waving a little bit. Not bad, it ain't just constant wave like that, but I'll have a little wave here and then one down there to wave a little bit, and I'm like, hey, pull the blade off, you know. But with the 747s, I'm no lie, it's every hour and a half I have to change it, and I just don't see the benefit in it. Maybe the machine doesn't like the 747s, or it could be that they're just so aggressive that it don't cut good in the pine. But anyways, I'm going back to a 7. Let me know what y'all think, and we'll see y'all on the next video.